Welcome to the DSD podcast. So we are going to be simultaneously doing a DSD podcast and DSD YouTube. So we have the different types of platforms that you guys can listen to and watch. So for YouTubers, we really would appreciate if you subscribe, comment, and like on the video on YouTube. And then on the podcast, we would just appreciate if you guys just listen and tell all your friends. So the DSD podcast will be consisting of sports talk, anything current, and just some bullshit shenanigans. So we have DSD, which is, my name's Cam. We have DFD, and his name is Kyle.
What's up, guys?
And then we have DBD, which his name is Reed.
Hey guys, how you doing?
So we are the Daily Sports Dosage brand. We also have a another account, Daily Kicks Dosage, and we're going to be doing some stuff with him as well. But this is for us for now. So, why to listen to us? We are the most knowledgeable sports fans there are, most competitive sports fans we are, and we guarantee that you'll be laughing and probably just making fun of us because we're going to be making fun of ourselves. So it's going to be an enjoyable experience. So for the podcast, you can't see this, but for the YouTubers, we have a list of what we're going to talk about. These guys don't know anything what's going on. So I'm going to be shooting shit at them, and they're going to just probably laugh because some of these comments are going to be ridiculous and probably going to get fired up.
We're free balling it here.
Blindfolded.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the NBA started. Okay? The Denver Nuggets, really fast start. Celtics, sucking caca. And then the Lakers, suck ass. I'm going to get back into that later on, is the DSD take. So, what do you guys think is the main point of the Denver Nuggets run for being so good right now?
You want me to start?
Yep.
I think they're
You're
really
basketball. You're the basketball guy.
well.
DVD.
You looked both ways.
Yeah, well, I pump faked you.
So I think they're very deep, and I think they're only going to get deeper. Jokic is just an absolute savage. I can't even say his name. I don't know if someone wants
I
to
call
help
him the
me out.
Joker.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Joker.
Joker.
That's what you gotta
Okay, the
call him.
Joker.
It's like Greek freak. No one can say Akinamu Hugramamani.
Caca.
I mean, they have one of my favorite players. Cam is not a huge fan. Will Barton.
See, I think Will Barton's a shit bum.
I
But,
love him.
Hey, Will, if you're listening, sorry, man, I appreciate
He
it.
plays defense. He does everything.
Yeah, to another point, if they are as deep as, as we think they are, and they play in Denver with a high altitude, they're going to be running teams out when teams are playing back-to-backs and they're in Denver, they're already going to have tired legs, and then they're playing with that, they're going to be needing the oxygen mask like NFL players.
Out of any NBA team, they have the home field advantage, but it's not in the NBA, it's home court. But
There's no home court in any
real.
NBA
Well,
except for that
I
one.
would
in the
say
playoffs
Utah.
there is though. But in
Utah's a little
People have
bit,
trouble
yeah.
playing
Why?
in Utah.
Why?
I don't know.
Well,
Utah's cock.
I think it was Westbrook. No, it was. Who was it? Someone came out during the playoffs. I think it was Draymond Green.
and said it was so boring.
There's nothing to do with
Yeah,
Utah.
so they're
So
like,
in
you go to
between
Utah.
games, what are we supposed to do when we have the days off?
Oh, so that's why J.R. Smith went to the Cavs, right? Because he didn't get in trouble anymore in New York. I don't know if you heard that story.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's similar to that.
Yeah.
And then also, I mean, talking about the Nuggets.
Yeah, go ahead.
But they have IT coming back.
I love IT. I think he's going to be the piece for that team.
And
I
Michael
really think it's
Porter.
going to help. Michael Porter's really good.
So I thought last year all they were missing was the end of the game scoring,
Yeah.
because they're five very well-rounded players, but they don't have the late score, who gets the ball with the game on the line, and that's IT.
And you know what's really funny too is if you follow us on Twitter, it's official DSD. My take is that I think Jokic is the best center in the league, and it's
spicy.
It's
Three
spicy
pepper
take. But the thing is that
that's
it's
mildly
hard.
spicy.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue. Who's better, Joel Embiid?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
No, but
I know,
that's the
yeah.
only one. You can argue both ways. But if you said Joel Embiid, after his performance recently, it's kind of hard not to say he's the best center in the league. But yeah. So what do you think with the Celtics? Why are they struggling?
Just early growing pains.
Yep.
They're gonna be fine. When they lost to the Magic, it was they're getting wide open looks. It's just there was a lid on the cylinder. They were, they were wide open threes. Tatum, wide open three, brick.
Two in a row.
Board, right back to him, brick, and it's that's not gonna happen.
And Kyrie's been missing every floater.
Yeah,
he's
coming back.
All his step backs,
Yeah. Oh yeah. He looked really bad. And you know what's really funny too? You can say that about the East, right? You can go, okay, the Eastern Conference is a league where you can start off slow. You can literally lose 10 games in a row. Not the West.
Yeah.
The Lakers are in trouble with the capital T. In trouble. If they lose again, go 0-4, they are absolutely screwed. If not anything, I gotta tell you, I'm really not confident in their chances this year.
Did you see what Kobe said?
Yeah, he said he'll
Yeah,
come
they
back.
come
He's
back
like, if
for
they go
0-5.
0-5, Kobe, I'll come back.
I'm gonna throw a little spicy take out there. 2-pepper take for you watching and listening. I don't think the East is as bad as people think.
I don't think so either.
Right?
No.
It's top heavy.
Very
it's
top
definitely
heavy,
top
is what it
heavy.
is.
Top 4 or 5 are very
So is the West. Though.
underrated.
The West is very top
Yeah.
heavy too.
But the West 6 through 10
That's true.
is
Very defined.
so much better than the East
Yeah.
6 through 10.
Mhm.
Agreed? But it's like the East top 4 or 5 are pretty good, and they are definitely threats to make an upset to the Celtics.
The
No
Detroit,
question.
surprising.
Yeah, the
Detroit,
so
Washington,
The only
like-
problem with the East is that you can't name. I mean, like obviously you can't name definitively who's going to be in the top 8 of the West, but you can get a good idea. You have the Wizards are a wild card. You know,
Yeah.
like the Bulls can come in
Especially
hot.
seedings wise.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like,
Yeah,
Like the Hornets.
Yeah, the Hornets are
like just a
sleeper. Yeah,
weird
seriously.
Yeah, like they
Um,
might be an 8 seed, but yeah.
So I wanted to make a note that the Toronto is a lot better than I thought they were. Honestly,
I had said that.
Until you did? Okay. See, I think, obviously Kawhi Leonard's going to be a big help, but the most overlooked guy on that team is Danny Green. Danny Green's a winner. He's been there before. He has all these attributes that, translate to winning. I mean, you don't agree?
No, I agree. I mean, that being said, though, if we're getting into DBD's takes, I took the Timberwolves +8 against Toronto tonight. Yeah,
And tonight, what's the day tonight?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
it's
24th.
Wise Wednesday. All the good bettors make money on Wednesdays.
Oh, true. Not me though. If I bet, I would lose. Okay, so
And that's a fact.
and then we will move on here a little bit, and we're gonna talk about the most talked about thing ever is Rondo versus Chris Paul. What is your take on that? I'm sure you both have takes, and I do too. So I'll let you. You want to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
I am pro Rondo. I'm back Rondo.
I am pro Rondo.
I kind of agree. I don't know if anyone out there saw Big Baby's comment on the Instagram.
Funny,
I'm
yeah.
saying, yeah.
Oh, I
That was good.
I posted
Right?
it.
That was
I
good
posted
Okay,
it.
yeah,
post.
so you can
Good
check Daily
DSD.
Sports Dosage Instagram if you want to see that post. But yeah, Rondo basically called out Chris Paul saying he's just a bad human. He treats people bad and his teammates bad. And Big Baby's like, I played with both of you, and
Chris Paul sucks.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, forget his exact thing. So I am pro Chris Paul.
No,
I mean, Rondo,
Rondo.
anti Chris Paul. With that said, I thought that Ingram coming in throwing a haymaker just into the pile was the best part of that fight. Like,
Okay.
he could have hit anyone.
Okay,
he
so,
could have hit
so
Rondo.
you go.
So I was
Yeah,
just gonna
I have
say,
an opinion on
Ingram's
that, yeah.
push on Harden was a lot harder. I didn't even think Ingram could get a push that hard.
Okay.
I'm just throwing that out there. Second of all,
Okay.
Chris Paul does those charity bowling tournaments on ESPN. Everyone's probably seen those with Lil Wayne and everything. I don't see how he's a very bad guy. I've always liked him as a person. Like, he doesn't. I mean,
But that's like for the camera.
I
Like,
know,
he does
but,
that for
like-
the camera. How is he?
But
off
let's
of that,
let's
you
look
know?
at it like this. LeBron's a great guy. Would we all say that?
Yes, definitely.
And Chris Paul is one of his good friends.
Okay, so here's my thing with Chris Paul. Chris Paul is the president of the players union.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to get suspended that much because he fucking runs it. Do
Yeah.
you think that he's gonna put himself a bad? I know it's like comes off of the league, but they work together. Chris Paul is a bitch. He's a stud. He's a great player, but Rondo hates him because I don't even really like Rondo that much. I think he's kind of a prick, but he says it the way it is. He still hates Ray Allen. I mean, he still hates him. I mean, like, what do you want to tell you?
He's passionate.
If anybody wants to tell me that Brandon Ingram was, dirty, it was a fucking light push. What do you want me to do? He literally just kind of nudged him, even though I do agree he was a little bit stronger than what you expect.
Well, the haymaker though.
Oh, I'm not talking about the haymaker. That was a cheap shot,
the
but I
push-
still
no, the
respect
push
it.
But I
was-
love the
Yeah.
haymaker.
No,
just
I mean the
thought
push
of it.
is just a frustration push. He is stronger than
Yeah.
maybe people or Harden saw.
Harden is so soft. Harden was like so afraid to get into that fight. Oh my god, his eyes like lit up like.
And what do you stand on? Like, Rondo definitely spit in his face, right?
I don't know.
There's
I
a
don't
video.
know.
There's a
I
video.
seen it, but
I
you don't
think he
see
did.
it. It's almost like an air. Like,
No, it's through. It looks like it's through his mouth
like he blew a
guard.
kiss,
Like
yeah.
he has like these little tricks that he
I'm
does.
very skeptical about it.
I love
but-
when Rondo goes for the high fives too on like the other opposing
yeah.
free throws
Yeah.
and he never gets them.
He's just
He's
a
all
pain in
about
the
that.
ass.
Yeah, he's a good little.
And that's why I like it.
He's
You
a
know,
good little
I'm like
fireball.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move on there. I'm sure you guys are going to have plenty to talk about, so make sure you put it in the comments, and then anything with the podcast, you guys can DM us directly, and we will argue everything. So that's the best part about us. Okay, so what teams are going to surprise this year? We all have a few. I know that we kind of went over it a little bit, through like lives and stuff, but we all have different ones. So DBD, you can
This is
start.
NBA.
NBA, yep. And this is like, to make the playoffs.
I mean,
just be
it's just
surprising,
things
whatever.
are changing. We've had these conversations.
Okay, so for as of now, who do you think is going to be?
I still like
5, 6 teams
Orlando.
in.
Okay.
I've said Orlando. I mean, they just beat the Celtics. Celtics played terrible, but they're going in the right direction with their roster.
They definitely are. That talent
The
everywhere.
only thing they don't have is a point guard. If they can get a strong point guard, they had Alfred Payton last year. They gave him.
He was
like,
a beast too.
yeah, I don't
last
know
night.
why
Yeah.
they got rid of him. It seemed like if they had him, they would be very good. They have who's their point guard? DJ Augustine right now.
Yeah, and they. Oh no,
He's kind of a crap bagger.
What's that?
Yeah.
Dico is just old reliable. So you got to go with the Bulls. Their roster is so nice, and they don't even have Lauri Markkanen. Zach LaVine is going to win the Most Improved Player.
Chris
The guy-
Dunn's out for a while.
Yeah.
Chris Dunn can't
Chris
stay
Dunn,
on the court.
that's
He's-
true.
He's
He-
Providence
yeah.
represent, but
Yeah.
he can't stay healthy.
Providence loyalty.
So what do
Yeah.
you think?
Mine's the Phoenix Suns. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll say it once they make the playoffs this year when you guys, still are hating on it. But
Wow,
DeAndre
I mean,
Ayton's going to
it's
be a
crazy.
beast. Devin Booker, he's going to drop 30, probably average 30 just because of the pure amount of shots that he gets. They're young. They're not the youngest team in the league, but they got to be close. I think we had this conversation.
No,
previously.
no,
The Knicks are the youngest.
Oh
which
yeah,
is
no,
kinda
yeah,
surprising,
second. I think it's second
Yeah.
or third, definitely.
So I don't know. They're young. They're up and coming, and I think having an established center is huge in the NBA, and it's
And
something
they-
that a lot
they-
of people don't have.
They got
so.
some talent with Ryan Anderson. I think
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in like young guys coming into the league and having that mentor that's like coming in to help them. So they're set up really well.
Yeah,
they really are.
Agreed. Yeah.
So they're set up to
They might
win.
not get there this year, but they're on
coming,
the right
yeah.
path. Yeah, it's very hard to build a team through the draft, and they're one of the teams that's trying to do it right now, and I think doing well. So
Yep. So I think that we're all NBA'd out for tonight. So you guys can comment, subscribe, and make sure you listen to us, and we really appreciate everything.
thank you guys.
Thank you very much.